welcome back to my channel. My name is Madeline and we are here for a reformer class today. I'm getting started on 2 heavy springs. That's 2 red springs. I have my safety strap set up for later and I have my short box already on my carriage. So when you're ready, let's get straight in. You don't need any other bits of equipment today, just the box and your reformer. Let's get into it. I'm starting in a kneeling position on my carriage. Yes. And I'm going to start with my forearms down on my box. And I'm driving my right knee into that edge. So it's on the carriage into that edge of the box. Yes. And I have my assistant who may or may not be helpful here. So I'm going to take those elbows shoulder distance apart, draw the belly button in and up. And I'm taking my left heel to that foot bar. I want to make sure my hips stay square. And I'm starting with a simple press, pressing all the way out and then slowly drop back in. Exhale, press it out and slowly drop back in. Now I'm keeping the knees hip distance apart, the belly button scooping in and up. Starting to work through that left glute and hamstring, finding that heavy press. That foot stays flexed. Make sure you're really pressing through that heel on the foot bar rather than the arch of the foot. We're using that strong exhale to press away, that inhale to control it back in. So we're working on that press and on that slow draw back in that deficit. We're going to go for 6. Already feeling those heavy springs. 5. Hope you're ready to work today. Last 4. 3. 2. On 1, press it out and hold. Come down halfway, take a little pulse here. Yes, keep driving that right knee down and into that box. Keep that little pulse. That core is active. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way out, draw it all the way back in. Woo, take that left knee down. Take a moment. Press the left knee into the edge of the box. We're going to come straight through that second leg. I want the hamstrings and glutes really switched on for the rest of class, so that's why we're starting with that heavy tension. You're going to prop that right heel up onto that foot bar. Left knee is down. Shoulders are active. Belly button scooping in. Deep breath in. When you're ready, exhale straight into it. Right leg. Slowly draw back in. Exhale, press. Draw back in. Now you want those shoulders to be staying right above the elbows. So my torso isn't really shifting past the box. I'm keeping the hips square. It may not feel like it, but your core is really working here too to limit the shifting side to side, to make sure you're not leaning onto that left side. Woo. Keep that foot nice and flexed. Yes, you got it. We're here for 6. Remember, we're going to hold it out in 5. Keep pressing down through the box. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it out. Hold. Draw it halfway in little pulses. You have 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2. On 1. Press it out and take it all the way back in. Take those knees nice and wide. You can find a little child's pose here, maybe taking the forehead to the box or just the chest. Take that deep breath in and that deep breath out. All right, let's roll ourselves up. We can stay on that tension. Just come on up to sit on the box. So we're going to snuggle our feet under that strap, shuffle the bum back so your sits bones are nice and grounded. Coming into one of my favorite exercises. It's always a love-hate relationship with our side overs, but we're going to start sitting up nice and tall. Really flexing those feet so you feel that tension on your ankles. Take a deep breath in, reach those arms forward. Exhale, start to draw the belly button and rolling back into your C curve, half roll back. Start to unravel that spine, lift the arms on up. Such a jump scare when that strap shifts around. Make sure it's nice and secure. We roll it back. Lift it back up. Nice and slow. Scoop to roll it back. Lift it back up. We're going to do a couple more of these. Last one, roll it back. Lift it up. Now this time you're gonna come back and hold. Just find that arm raise. We lift and lower. Keep pulling the belly button in, lift. Lower, flexing the feet. We're here for 6, 5, 4. Make sure that tummy isn't doming. We really want to feel that pulling in. The last 3, 2, and 1. Let's come all the way up. All right. Now from here, keep that right foot under your strap. Draw that left foot in, and let's come into it. So you can either press the sole of the foot to the inside of your thigh, or you can even kind of sit on that foot, tucking it underneath you, whatever works for your body. I want that right foot really anchored under our strap. Toes and knees are facing forward, so that right bum cheek is off the box. You're starting with your left hand down onto your headrest. Hips are really, really stacked. So most people sink back a little bit too far. They feel their hip flexor a lot. We want to really press that top hip forward, starting with that really nice alignment. Belly button scooping in. Corset is tight. Lengthen the spine. Now this is your starting point. This is where we're going to come back to. We're not coming all the way up. So from here, take the hands behind the head. Feel that core working already. We inhale to lower, lean. Exhale, just back to where we started. Inhale, lean. Exhale, just back to where we started. Yep, so we keep pressing that top hip forward, really isolating those top obliques, making sure that low back isn't arching. I'm squeezing my right glute here as well to protect that low back. Yes, nice and slow. We go for 6, 5. Last 4. Remember to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Hold that lean. Start to rotate, face the floor. Come back through center. Woo, we find that twist through center. Yes, you have 6, 5. Make sure those hips aren't moving. Last 4, 3, 2. On 1, hold that twist. Take the hands down and find a little stretch. Stretching through that side body. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Start to roll yourself on up. Maybe take that right hand over to the left to find that deeper side body stretch. And then coming back through center, we'll come straight through that second side. So turning ourselves around, take the left foot under the strap, the right foot is in. Woo, feel the difference between your obliques. Press that hip forward, squeeze the glute. Hips are stacked, right hand starts on your headrest. Remember, this is our start and our finishing point. So we lock it in here and then take both hands to the head. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lean it over and exhale to lift. So we keep that left hip stacked on top of the right, making sure we're not leaning forward or back, just side to side. Yes, keeping the sides of the waist really long. That left leg really active. Yeah. We're going to go for 6. We find our hold in 5. Last 4. 3, 2. On 1, hold, rotate, face the floor, back through the side. Face the floor, back through the side. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that stretch, find the railings. Woo, let it go. And then maybe you take the left hand over to the right, finding that side stretch. And then take yourself all the way up. Turn to face the front and remove one of your red springs. So we're just on that one heavy spring. You're going to turn yourself back around. Now from here, I'm taking my right foot onto my headrest. My left knee is on the back edge of my box. Toes can be tucked or lifted up to you. I will still want your hips nice and square. And you're going to take both of those loops into your hands. Come on up to like a proposal position here. So we're drawing that right hip back, belly button scooping in. Take your hands inside of those small loops for me. Take a little lean forward. So we're thinking about the hip pressing back, chest leaning slightly forward, so you feel that kind of hamstring engagement. Exhale, draw the shoulders down, start to press the palms back, find that chest expansion, and then slowly release. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press it back, and slowly release. So still finding that strong core connection, feeling the weight in that front foot. Make sure those shoulders aren't creeping up. Nice long neck, long spine. Yep. If the small loops are a little bit too heavy, you can always take those large ones. But we're kind of working that heavier tension today. Not doing quite as many reps of everything. Yeah, nice and slow. Really think about the shoulder blades wrapping back and releasing, finding that retraction. We're going to go for 6 more. We're holding it back in 5. Feel the triceps working here too. Last 4. 3. 2. On 1, hold it back. Can you tuck your left toes? Lift the knee off the box. Keep that lean forward. Release the arms. Exhale, press it back. Yes, release and press it back. So arms are doing the same thing. Right leg is super strong. We're just here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Place that knee down. And from here, you're just going to place that right loop back onto your shoulder block. We're keeping our left one. Your knee is going to stay on the box here. We're going to take ourselves back up into that proposal shape. Keep the left hand inside of that small loop. Right hand can find the hip. Find that kind of 90-90 here. So tail is tucked under, so we're not really leaning forward. Exhale, start to draw that left elbow back behind you. Gaze towards it, and then release it forward. Exhale, find that row with rotation, and that release forward. Yes. Row, release. Row, release. So those hips aren't moving too much. That rotation is coming from that rib cage and that elbow drawing back behind you and releasing forward. Yes, keeping that weight in that right foot, even though we're not quite as hinged forward. We're going to go for 6 more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Row, hold it back. Tuck those left toes like we did before. Float the leg. Yes. Release, float the knee rather. And find that pull. Release. And find that pull. Yes. Not going to go quite as far here. We're just going to do 4 more. Last 3, 2, and 1. Back through center. Ooh, I am so wobbly. Place that knee down. Place that loop back on down. Take yourself down onto your seat. Take your left foot to meet your right. Shuffle your bum forward. And from here, we're going to take both of our large loops. I always have this issue on this machine that my thighs are bigger than my large loops, but it's okay. That's the machine's fault, not my thighs' fault. So I will one day order larger loops, but for now, I'm going to snuggle the loops up past my knees. That's as far as they go. If you can take them up further, take them up further. Your bum is quite close to that front edge. Your belly button is scooping in. So that C curve that we found forward facing, when we did that little half roll back, that's kind of where we're going here. So we're finding that scooping in, floating the legs into tabletop. Those ropes might kind of come around, that's okay. And you're taking your hands to the edge of the carriage right above those springs. From here, I'm keeping that little C curve, like I said, belly button pulling in. I'm exhaling, pulling my knees towards me, releasing them long. Exhale, pull, and release. Yeah, so I'm keeping those toes lifted here. Lower abdominals drawing in. Yeah, and there's those ropes adjusting. We pull, release, pull, release. Try to bend the elbows a little bit here to get a little bit lower. Think of a reverse crunch, like you're trying to press that low back into your box as you pull those knees in. Yep. Beautiful. Feel that lower abdominal heat start to build, squeezing those legs together. We're going to go for 8 more here. Can you get a little bit lower? 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in. Bend those elbows a little bit lower. Belly button scooping in. Squeeze those knees in. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it all the way back up. Remove the loops from your thighs, and you can place them back down onto those shoulder blocks. All right. Taking that left foot forward, her right knee is going to come back onto your box. So setting up for the other leg. So that left foot is forward. I'm taking the small loops again, but this time I'm turning my palms inwards to face towards me. So finding that hinge forward, right? Hips are pressing back, chest is leaning forward. Draw the shoulders back, lift those elbows. Exhale, we find a bicep curl in and release. So it's a high bicep curl. Keeping those elbows nice and lifted. The lower they are, the lighter the tension is going to be. Keeping that chest nice and open, so maintaining all of that space from that chest expansion we did before. Feeling the biceps really contract here rather than the shoulders lift up and down. Yes, and again, working through that heavy tension, know that we're not here forever. We're going to go for 6, 5, last 4. We hold in 3, in 2, on 1, hold. Right toes find the carriage, find that standing position, find those bicep curls again, stay low in the legs. We just have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, drop that knee down, place that left loop back down. Keep that right loop in the hand. You can take the hand to the hip. Keep that bend through the front knee, but chest is a little bit more upright here. Tail is slightly tucked. We start to find that single arm row with rotation. So I'm drawing it back, gazing towards it, releasing forward. Exhale, pull, and release. So I'm finding that little twist back, like I'm drawing a bow and arrow. And that elbow can be drawing up and back, or just straight back in line with the rib cage. It's up to you, wherever you can feel that back muscle working rather than just your trap. Yeah. Let's go for 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back, tuck the toes, lift the knee off the box. Release and pull. Release and pull. Yeah. We just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find that row and release it all the way down. Place that loop back on down. Come to straddle the box. And then we're going to swap to a medium spring. So You're gonna pop on a medium. For me, that's a blue. Take the red off. And the platform is back on down. You're gonna stay facing the left-hand side. And you're going to take the feet over the edge of the box. So the back of the knees, find that box. Taking the loop closest to the edge. Again, I'm gonna take the small loop. You could take the large one for a little bit lighter. From here, I'm gonna take those hands to interlace around that loop. Starting by sitting up nice and tall, the thumbs are gonna stay in line with my breastbone, rounding those arms out, dropping the shoulders down. Exhale, I start to find my rotation towards the foot bar and slowly return back through center. Exhale, I twist and back through center. So I want to imagine I'm holding like a hula hoop or a really big beach ball in my arms. So I'm never taking the hands closer. I'm never pulling them across my body. My arms really aren't moving. The movement is coming from the belly button up. I'm keeping my legs squeezed together. My legs are active even if they don't look it. We're going to go for 5. We're going to take it up a notch in 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. Twist. Come back through center. Hold. Find your C curve. Belly button scooping in. Full load the legs. Oh my God. You're going to kill me, boy. We find our rotation and back through center. Yep, we twist. Back through center. Keeping that Z curve. He is so unfazed that we're on a moving carriage. This is how I die. We're here for 6. 5. Last 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it through center. Straighten those legs out. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the legs. Roll yourself on up. Place that loop back on down. Turn to face your foot bar. Now we're going to take that right foot forward again. Right foot is on your platform. Left heel is tucked against your box. Fingertips can find the foot bar as we come on up to stand. So hips are square, grounding down through that right heel. We take that softening through the front knee. Find your arrow lunge, lean into it. Exhale, press through the heel to come back up. Take the fingertips to the temples. We sink it down in that arrow lunge. Exhale, we come back up. We're going to build this one up pretty quickly. Come down and lift it out. I want you to really press through that right heel to stand every rep. We're going to go for 5. We add on in 4. Last 3. 2. On 1. Hold it low. Start to draw the back knee in as I twist towards the right. Come back through center, then stand all the way up. So we lower. Bend the back knee and twist to the right. Back through center, stand all the way up. So we want to make sure that that right knee isn't moving as you find that rotation and that scooter. Yep, staying low in that lunge through that front leg as we find that scooter with that same rotation that we've done a few times. Now we're going to go for 5 more like this. Making sure that weight isn't leaving that right heel. Last 4. Let's do 3. 2. Last 1, hold it low. Just that scooter with rotation, back through center. Twist through center. Yes, lock that right knee in place. Weight is in that right heel. We're here for 6. 5. Last 4. 3. 2. 1. Come through center, hands find the foot bar. Belly button scoops in and up. Pull the right knee in towards you. Start to draw the carriage in. Extend the right leg over the box. Draw the knee back in. Draw the carriage in, extend the right leg. Draw the knee back in, kind of like a plank. So one leg bends, one leg straightens. Shoulders are really, really strong here. Head does not move. Shoulders do not move. We're here for 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, on 1, hold that right leg back, little pulses up, up, up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that knee on the box. Right knee stays on the box. Pull your left knee in towards you, straighten the left leg back. Square the hips, square the chest, belly button scoops in. Nudge the carriage out a little bit. So you're set up for a push-up. We're going to keep that left leg lifted. Lower the chest. Exhale, press it up. Lower the chest. Press it up. You got it. Try to keep those elbows narrow. Lifting that right glute, left glute rather, a little bit higher. We have 6, 5, last 4, 3. Exhale to press up for that effort. Last 2. Last 1. Press it up. Both knees down. Find your child's pose. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Draw that carriage in. Oh, let's stay on that blue spring. Turn to face the other side. So we're going to take those knees to the edge of the box. We're starting by sitting up nice and upright. Take the small loop into that right hand. Interlace the hands together. Squeeze the legs together. Thumbs are in line with my breastbone. I'm sitting up tall, rounding those arms out. Breath in. Exhale, twist. Slowly return through center. Exhale, twist. Return through center. Nice. Like you're twisting the cap off a bottle. Thumb is glued to that box. Finding that swivel, head, neck, shoulders, arms. Keeping that nice round shape through those arms. We're going to go for 6 before we take it up a notch. 5. Hopefully this side is a bit easier without a puppy. Last 4. 3. 2. 1. Take it through center. Hold. Find your C curve. Little roll back. Float the legs. Squeeze them together. Find your rotation. Back through center. Exhale. Twist. Back through center. Keep squeezing the legs. Try to keep the tippy toes lifted. You can always shuffle the bum forward a little bit. Closer to your feet if you feel like you're going to roll off of that box. We're going to go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 through center. Hold straight in those legs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Place that loop down. Turn and take your left foot onto the platform. Right foot finds the carriage. So your feet are hip distance apart. Super important here. Fingertips can find the foot bar as we lift up, and then they can find the hip. So we're going to start with that nice standing position. Inhale, bend into that left knee as we sink it down. Here he comes, and lift it up. He likes the lunges. We come on down. Press through that heel to lift back up. Fingertips to temples. Lean it down. Press to lift. Now we're pressing down through that heel. That's what I always say. But I want to make sure that that big toe isn't lifting either. You want your nose, knee, and big toe all in one line as you come down. And then press to lift. Nice. Remembering we're going to layer this on. We do 5 more before we start to add on. Last 4. Good opportunity to catch that breath. Slow down your movements. 3. We're exhaling to stand every time. Last 2. On 1, hold it low. Draw the back knee and find your twist. Through center. Stand back up. We lower down. twist, through center, stand back up. So I want that rotation to really feel like you're cinching the waist. You can notice if you let those hips move with you, you lose that little squeeze through the core. Really common for those shoulders to creep up. Try to keep all of that lovely length through your neck. Inhale, down, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, stand. We're going to hold it low. In 4. We'll work just that scooter and that rotation. In 3. In 2. On 1, here we go. Stay low. Just that scooter, twist. Through center, yes. Twist, through center. If you feel really wobbly, you can press your shin into your foot bar for a little bit more of an anchor. We're here for 5. Feel that quad burning here too. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Through center, press it out, hands come down. Pull the left knee in towards you. Draw the carriage in, straighten the left leg. Find that switch. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Yes, kicking that leg out right in line with that hip. Yes. Feeling your back quad working now here too. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, sorry, keep that leg lifted, little pulse. Almost forgot. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that knee down. Hello, buddy. Moral support for my press-ups. Extend that right leg. Left knee comes out a little bit. Belly button pulls in. Lower the chest. Exhale, press it up. Lower. Press it up. Lower. Press it up. You got it. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it up. Knees are down. You can take a seat. You can find that child's pose or any little twists or wrist roll outs you need before we come into our last little bit of work. We're going to take ourselves off of that carriage. Take your box into a long box setup here and come up to face the back of your machine. So we're going to stay on that medium spring. I'm still on that one blue. I'm reaching for my right strap. Large loop is going around the arch of my large foot. I'm taking my hands to the top of my box, shuffling those knees back. And from here, I'm going to take that left forearm across the short edge of my box. Hands are kind of gripping that side edge. The rope is on the outside of my hands, outside of my knee. Belly button pulling in and up. Last bit of hard work. Open the shoulders so that they're kind of facing towards the side. I'm going to open that right knee into my hydrant. Keep it there. Start to press that leg out. Slowly draw the knee to the elbow. Exhale, press it out. Draw the knee to the elbow. So you're trying to keep that external rotation. Yes, keeping that nice long spine, long neck. Resisting the urge to curl the hips in every time you draw the knee in. Try to keep that tailbone reaching towards the foot bar the whole time. We're going to do 6 more here. We're going to find a hold. You have 5, 4. Exhale to press. 3, 2. On 1, press and hold. Ground down through that bottom knee, through that bottom arm. Maybe come up onto those right fingertips. Maybe you can reach that right arm for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Take it all the way down and remove that loop. Take it back onto that shoulder block. And we're going to come straight through that second leg. So finishing strong, let's loop that left foot with that large loop. Hands to the top of the box as you shuffle those knees back. Right forearm comes down, holding the side edge of the box. Belly button lifts up, open into that hydrant. Press and bend. We press and bend. So like we did in that warm-up, we're not only working for that press out, but on that slow return back in. Obliques are still really switched on here as well. Yes, buddy. We're going to go for 6. We find that hold in 5. Last 4. 3, 2, on 1. Press and hold. Maybe come up onto those left fingertips. Maybe you can reach that arm up just for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Take it all the way down. Place that loop down. Stay facing the back of your machine. Take your feet onto your headrest. Shuffle the bum forward. Yes. We're going to take our hands into, We're going to take our hands into our smaller loops. Sit up nice and tall like we did with that high bicep curl earlier. Elbows are lifted. Deep breath in. Hands come with you as you scoop. Roll it back. Find that C curve. Press the arms back. Circle them out and around. And we come all the way back up. Bicep curl in. Roll it down. Reach it back. Open, circle all the way back up and around. Let's add on. Come onto the tippy toes. Bicep curl in. Roll it back. Reach all the way up. Even further. Legs tabletop. Bicep curl. Roll it back. Reach all the way around. And come all the way up. Find your teaser. Bend the knees. Bicep curl. Roll it down. Reach. Open out. Circle all the way up and around. Find that teaser. Yes, we have 6. Bicep curl in. Roll it down. Reach it back. All the way back up. Straighten the legs. Last 5. Take it slow. Make it feel good. Find that expansive energy to reach all the way out and around. That exhale to draw you back up. Last 2. Yes. Last 1. We're going to find that hold at the top. Find that teaser. Find that hold. Maybe drop those loops. Just reach those arms. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those feet down. Roll the shoulders out. And you are all done. Give yourself a good little stretch. And thanks again for joining me on your